Tammy Slaton, a star of 1,000 Pound Sisters, looks very different after losing 500 pounds. Tammy Slaton, who is 38 years old and stars in 1,000 Pound Sisters, appears very different in recent images she posted to social media after losing 500 pounds. In 2022, the reality TV personality had bariatric surgery, and subsequently, she had skin removal surgery. Tammy first published some close-up selfies to show off her new body. Then, she showed off her whole body, and many on social media praised her for it. The photographs were sent with a sound that said, "I understood the assignment," which seems to be about Tammy's tremendous weight reduction. People on social media left warm words and best wishes for Tammy in the comments. One person said, "Absolutely loving this era of Tammy." Another person commented, "I love your show so much. I've been watching it since day one, and it's amazing to see how far you've come. Keep being a queen." One person said, "It made me cry. Watching your journey has honestly been so inspiring and great. I've never been prouder of a stranger in my life. Good job, Tammy." Tammy's weight loss journey has been shown on the TLC show. Tammy has said that she used to weigh more than 700 pounds, 317 kilograms. She said, "Everyone is telling me I look smaller than Amy," when she compared her 500-pound, 226 kilogram weight loss to her sister Amy's. "That's a little hard to believe. I can't believe I did that." Amy has shed about 176 pounds since her own bariatric surgery in 2019, though. After deciding she wanted to have kids, the now mother of two began on a weight loss journey. Michael Halterman was her ex-husband and the father of her two children, Gage and Glenn. According to IMDb, the pair filed for divorce in 2023, saying they couldn't agree on anything. Last month, the 7th and last season of 1,000 Pound Sisters premiered. There are no plans for an 8th season because Tammy has reached her weight loss goal. But Tammy Slaton, a star of 1,000 LB Sisters, has shed a lot of weight and shared surprising new images of her makeover. Tammy Slaton, a star of TLC, has talked about how she lost an amazing 500 pounds and how she accomplished it. Since 2020, the reality TV star has been documenting her weight loss quest with her sister Amy on the show 1,000 LB Sisters. Tammy first planned to reduce 30 pounds, but after gaining 100 pounds while locked indoors during the epidemic, she wanted to lose 130 pounds. Tammy weighed 725 pounds at her heaviest. She had to use a walker and a wheelchair to get around, and she needed an oxygen tube to breathe. The singer had a hard time losing weight because she was addicted to eating and had to go to rehab several times. While on the show, she has dealt with both physical and emotional problems. She is still grieving the death of her husband Caleb Willingham, who died in 2023 at the age of 40. Still, she kept working toward her goal, and even though there were ups and downs, she was able to shed more than 500 pounds, which was an amazing feat since she had previously had trouble losing weight with food and exercise alone. Tammy was ultimately given the go-ahead for bariatric surgery, which she had in July 2022. The celebrity showed off her body makeover for the first time on Season 7 of the TLC show in August of last year. She claimed on the show, "I weighed more than 700 pounds when I was at my heaviest. Right now, I weigh 238 pounds. People continually telling me that I appear smaller than Amy." Tammy recently talked to the Azelle Film Company about how she has lost almost 540 pounds since her heaviest weight. She said that she has practically lost 3 whole versions of herself. "I see pictures of me now and I think, wow," she said on the podcast. Tammy has talked about her highly awaited skin removal surgery with people in the past few weeks. She said she was really nervous for the treatment, which she had in January of this year, more so than she was for the bariatric surgery she had in 2022. She remarked, "I was really nervous about the skin removal surgery because I was just afraid of how I would feel looking at myself without the belly. Seriously, I was so scared the night before my surgery," she said. "I was even more scared about the skin removal surgery than I was about the sleeve gastrectomy surgery because they were going to cut off the whole belly." Tammy healed quickly after physicians took off more than 15 pounds of extra skin. She even came home 4 days early. Her family and admirers on social media in Pittsburgh praised her and said how proud they are of Tammy for being honest and strong. But Tammy Slaton, a star of 1000 LB Sisters, talks about her new weight after accomplishing an unbelievable goal. Fans of Tammy Slaton are blown away after the reality TV personality said she had reached an amazing weight loss goal. Tammy became famous on TLC's 1000 LB Sisters, which followed her and her sister Amy as they tried to reduce weight. Tammy weighed 725 pounds at her heaviest. She needed help breathing through an oxygen tube and used a walker and wheelchair to go around. Her mental health also suffered. In February, she said on TikTok, "I was bitter, unhappy, very super suicidal, depressed, and just mean." Her journey to lose weight has been hard many times. She has been in treatment for food addiction several times, and once she came out 15 pounds heavier than when she went in. She also had to deal with the tragic death of her husband, Caleb Willingham, who died in July 2023 at the age of 40. Tammy has kept going through all of this and has now lost enough weight to be able to get bariatric surgery to help her lose more weight. Tammy went to a weigh-in with her bariatric surgeon, Dr. Eric Smith, on the October 15th episode of 1000 LB Sisters. She said to the viewers, "I saw Dr. Smith about 9 months ago, and I weighed about 420 pounds. He said I had to shed 100 pounds before my next appointment. I'm really scared." Well, she didn't have to be. Tammy now weighs less than half of what she did at her heaviest, which was 303.8 pounds. I think we can all agree that this is an amazing accomplishment. Dr. Smith told people that Tammy's development was unbelievable. He said, "Tammy has consistently shown her commitment to making long-term changes to her lifestyle in order to get the most out of her surgery. I've stressed how important it is to make little changes every day to make sure she keeps making progress and is successful in the long run. She's really dedicated to getting healthy." He also said that Tammy's next step is skin removal surgery, which he wants to get done sooner rather than later because her loose skin is making her life worse. Tammy's supporters have quickly gone to Instagram to applaud her, with one saying, "She has blown me away. This really shows that you should never lose up. Tammy used to have a bad attitude, but then she transformed. I'm really proud of how honest and hard she works. Go ahead, girl." Another individual added, "I knew someone strong-willed like her could do it. Well done, Tammy. Also, good job to the doctors who never quit up." But since 2020, when they weighed more than 1,000 pounds together, she and her sister Amy have been keeping track of their weight loss journey. Tammy really looks different now that the program has been on for 3 years. Tammy was trying to lose weight in season 1 of 1,000 Pound Sisters so she could get bariatric surgery. She weighed 717 pounds. She ultimately reached her weight loss goal of 534 pounds in the most recent season. "When I got on the scale and saw that it was at 534.7, I kind of stopped breathing for a second," she stated in a recent episode. "I'm about 14 pounds below my target weight. That's a big decline from over 700. I'm happy, proud, and excited. Just a lot of feelings. I showed everyone that I was right. I finally got mine, even if everyone else doubted me. See, I told you so." Last month, she eventually had the weight loss surgery, and even though there were some problems along the way, it ended up being a success. Tammy doesn't use social media very often, but when she uploaded a selfie on Instagram earlier this week, her fans couldn't believe how much she had changed. "I have to say, Tammy, you proved a lot of us incorrect. Way to go and keep it up," said one supporter. "Tammy, you look great. And no more trach. I've cried during every episode this season. You really did it, gal. I'm so proud of you." Tammy got her operation not long after she married Caleb Willingham, and now she's already thinking about having kids. "I've missed so much, and I'm happy to have a second chance at life," she told cameras this season. "I might have a kid." Tammy said she had always been against having kids, but after seeing her sister Amy have more kids, she seems to have changed her mind. "I don't know. Something just changed." I've been hanging out with Amy, Gage, and Glenn, so I've been giving it some thought. Nothing is set in stone. I don't even know if I can have kids, but who knows? One day, there might be a little Tammy running around. I don't know if the world is ready for it, but Tammy became famous in the reality TV show 1000 LB Sisters, where she and her sister Amy Slaton Halterman are the main characters. Since the first season of the show in 2020, when both Amy and Tammy weighed more than 1,000 pounds, both sisters had dropped a lot of weight. She claimed in an episode of her TLC show at the time, "When I got on the scale and saw it was at 534.7, I kind of stopped breathing for a second. I weigh around 14 pounds less than I wanna. That's a big decline from over 700. Tammy was able to get weight loss surgery since she lost weight. Tammy told me a few months later that she could walk on her own because she had lost weight successfully. People now think that the 37-year-old weighs less than 400 pounds. Tammy's social media shows that she's doing better than ever, and her 666,000 Instagram followers are often praising her. Tammy posted a video on the website recently to inform her fans that she's on Cameo, a site for personalized videos. "I really like your new existence. You seem very joyful. Can't wait to see the new season of the show," one person said in the video before 1000 LB Sisters came back on TLC for a new season in the next few days. "You look great, Tammy," another person said. "I can't wait for the new season." A third fan said, "You look amazing. Good for you. You've gone a long way. It has been a pleasure and a joy to see you on this journey. I'm also trying to lose weight, one day at a time. You look fantastic."
Wow.
Another person said, "Wishing you more strength." Tammy has lost weight since she stopped drinking sodas and started drinking water instead. One fan on TikTok asked her if she still drinks 12 cans of soda a day, and she said, "I don't drink sodies that often anymore. I mean, maybe 2 12-ounce cans a day, and sometimes not even that. Sometimes one and sometimes none at all." Hey there, lovely viewers. Thanks for coming to my channel. I am Mina, and I hope your day is going well. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you appreciate the video.